Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm hanging. I'm in New York City, my favorite city in the world, so I cannot complain. Excited about the release this weekend and
Yes.
just traveling, and we're coming to the end of our tour, so it's a good time.
Great, great, great. So I wanted to jump in. I recently spoke to Mr. Fuqua and I asked him about the standout performances and his philosophy of letting performances lead him. And in his commentary, he mentioned your performance as well as Mr. Domingo's. And I wanted to
Mhm.
ask, how did you channel the strength and the challenge and knowing when to challenge and when to lean back in your filming of this particular role for playing Mrs. Jackson?
Well, first and foremost, understanding history, understanding Black history, understanding where we were during the times. That was very important to me to kind of transport myself into the era, into the 1960s, which is, right smack in the middle of the civil rights movement. And so what did the world look like for Black people, for Black women? And I held that very close to my heart. And then just understanding the intimacy between mother and son and husband and wife and understanding the roles and being of service and being kind and being loving and being patient.
Yes.
Um, but also I think, as quiet as Catherine was in some of these scenes, and even, the persona that we know of her is that she's a quiet, strong woman. I still don't think she ever had to sacrifice herself in order to, meaning, and when I say sacrifice herself,
Mhm.
I think she was able to stay true to herself while making the sacrifices for her family.
Yes,
Because when
absolutely.
you think about her, she's a Jehovah's Witness. She's a God-fearing woman.
Yes.
She's, this is a woman who was deliberate about the way she raised her children and very deliberate about the way that she nurtured Michael
Yes.
because she understood that he was the gifted child.
Yes.
And that's a hard thing for a mother. You want to I love my boys equally, but I know that they need different things from me,
Hmm. Hmm.
and
Yes.
so you're constantly trying to create balance, but you also understand, oh, that one needs this and this one needs that. So
Perfect answer, which leads me to my next question. Actually, there's such a maternal and matriarchal presence in how you move with everyone around you in the film, not just with Juliano, but across the ensemble. So I wanted to ask how you approach building those relationships on screen as you're collaborating with everyone to tell the story that you are trying to tell with Michael's story and the history and the legacy.
just being solid in the scenes, whatever is required of me is what I do.
Yes, ma'am.
There's no, and it's also the ability to just flow with it, to just be in the moment, to be in the truth, to not get stuck in one idea that, you can tell a story a million different ways. And part of the beauty about being an actor is if you time it right and you're working with the right director,
Hmm.
that person will allow you the space to explore the different ways in which you can tell the same story. And that was one of my favorite things about working with Antoine. If I had a question about something, he always had an answer. And
Okay.
it wasn't an answer that made me feel stuck in the performance. It was an answer that made me think about the choices that I could make to embellish the performance. So he didn't give me the answer in terms of telling me what to do.
Yes,
He
ma'am.
gave me the idea to root the performance in so that it would be authentic to who I am as a woman. And there's a big difference between the two because actors are not robots,
Yes. Not at all.
and
Not
so
at
we
all.
can't just, oh, she should cry here. Well, I don't really think I should cry here. It doesn't feel like I should cry here. Maybe I'm fighting against the tears, and maybe that's more powerful.
Perfect.
And I really love that about Antoine's approach. He's very generous in terms of giving you the space to do it your way. And if he doesn't see it, he'll remind you of what he needs. So he made me
Thank
depend on
you.
myself. Yeah, you're
Thank you for
welcome.
that answer. I have one last question as we get
Yes.
ready to wrap. When you strip away everything the world has projected onto Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
what part of him felt most important for you to hold on to while you all are telling this story?
His innocence. Michael Jackson has this soulful innocence that is
Mhm.
a light. It's like, and you can't catch it. No
No,
matter how hard you try, you can't catch it. And that's what light does. It illuminates wherever it goes. And um, it makes me sad that he's no longer with us because I often imagine like what would be the hot Michael Jackson song right now. And I think what's beautiful about this film is we're able to celebrate his legacy and his contributions to the entertainment business
Mhm.
and the love that he had for humanity. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for your artistry. Thank you for just being present in the moments. Thank you for your work. Thank you for just being such a light to us as Black women.
Thank
Because
you.
I'm so motivated and inspired and encouraged by you and by watching you. So thank you. And your performance was nothing short of brilliant. So thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I
Thank
appreciate the
you.
love, sis.
Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you carry that with you throughout the rest of
I
this
am. Are you kidding? Because
this journey.
there's never a time in my life where I don't appreciate the kind words of encouragement and acknowledgement because this industry is tough.
Yes.
I've been doing it a long time, and the only way that I can continue to do what I do is through determination and positive affirmation and encouragement from the community. So I appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Nia. I hope you
You're
enjoy the
so
rest of
welcome.
your day. And I look forward to speaking with you again in the future.
Thank you.